All right, we're in Algebra 1, linear functions, and we're doing S10 today. Slope-intercept form, write an equation from a table. So I'm going to set my 5-minute timer, and here we go. So it's saying f of x equals blank x. So I tried in a different way to do this, but I think you should try something like this. So f of x equals something times x. We don't know what it is. I'm going to call it a, just as a letter. 18 equals a times 2. Divide both sides by 2, you get 9. So the answer is 9. You can also tell 2 times 9 is 18. 3 times 9 is 27. Another problem like this. F of x equals x minus blank. I'm going to call it a here. I'm just using the first. I'm using this. 4 equals 5 minus a. Sure, subtract 5 from both sides. Negative 1 equals negative a. Divide both sides by negative 1. A equals 1. I mean, you could have known that already. 5 minus 1 is 4, but I'm showing all the work to doing that. So hopefully that gives you an idea of how to do it. I'm now going to kind of rush through and just give you a lay of what types of problems you'll see. 5 plus 2 equals 7. 4 minus 3 equals 1. 1 plus 36 equals 37. Now this is a harder problem. This is why I rushed through to get to a harder problem. We got to find the slope and then the y-intercept. Tricky. This is tricky. So slope here, 1, 1. So m equals 1 over 1, which is 1. So we know that. We can just put a 1 right there. Now we need to find what this number is. This is where we could just substitute now. I'm going to take this first box. F of x equals 1x. I'm just going to write x. Instead of the box, I'll leave the box. Why not? F of x is 0. 2 minus box. You can figure out using algebra that the box equals 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. So 1 right there, and then 2. Boom. Done. Using that same idea, you find the slope is 1. Plug in the 1, 1, 11. So find the slope. You'll discover the slope is, you could pause the video and try to find the slope, but it's 3. 3 times 5 is 15. 15 minus 10 equals 5. We already know the y-intercept is 29. That's easier. And then it's going down 23 divided by 1, so negative 23. Here, the slope is negative 3. And there is no y-intercept. Here, the slope is negative 1. Negative 1. 0 again. Here, the slope is negative 7. So y equals negative 7x. Now I'm going to use one of these to figure out what b is. All right, so y equals mx plus b. That's the formula we're using. Here we know, oh, sorry, it says to do f of x. So sorry. This means y, but I'm going to use f of x in this case. So instead of y, I'm going to write f of x equals mx plus b. F of x is negative 35. X is 1. We know slope is negative 7. So negative 7 times 1 plus b. And you'll figure out that b is negative 28 by doing the algebra. I'll show you another way of doing this. You know 1, 91, and 0 is 90, right? I mean, it's just the pattern in the graph. So I can just write the slope is 1 and then y-intercept is 90. Did I not write 1? What was I not? Wait, what? Oh, I wrote y, so be careful. Don't do what I did. I'll do one more problem. I know I'm out of time, but that's the time. So just be careful and write f of x instead of y. Don't do what I just did. We know the slope here is 1. And then if we continue the pattern, 10 and then 9. Done. All right, so I got to 73 in 5 minutes. Hopefully this helps. Algebra 1, S10.